Päivä päivä.
Päivää päivää.
My name is Eleanor Ostman,
And I'm Soile Anderson.
and we are the true Finn cooks.
Cooks, yeah.
And we're going to do another cooking class for you. This is the fourth one we've done for the Finlandia Foundation. Today we're doing stuffed trout and mushroom potatoes. You may have seen the other three that we've done. They're all on YouTube. You can look them up. And today we're going to be doing something that is very appropriate for this season because we're in Minnesota, land of 10,000 or more lakes. And Soile, you come from western...
Not western, eastern Finland. And we have lots of lake. We come in really big lake area in Finland, where I coming from, Savonlinna area.
So in Minnesota, the middle of May is the opening of fishing for us. Did you have an opening fishing season, or could you fish all year round?
Well, we have certain wishes, we have a wish opening certain time, but like today, I'm going to cook rainbow trout, stuffed rainbow trout, and when rivers are open, it's nice to get set up rainbow trout, and that's a very typical Finnish fish, easy dinner to make.
My dad was the rainbow trout fisherman. Did you go fishing as a child?
Oh, I did, yeah, and I love that.
Okay, well, we know what we're talking about fish here today. So what are you going to show first?
First, I'm going to Finland. We, of course, eat always potatoes. We have a new potatoes, but I want to make it a little bit more fun. And I show how to make it mushroom potatoes. And it's a very simple thing to do. You make it these potatoes kind of fun, look like a little mushrooms. And look, isn't that cool?
It's just a core that you're using.
See, one more time I show you here. That is really, you just have a little, put it here and go round. And all up. How fast?
Perfect. When you were in the catering business, you must have done thousands of those.
Lots of them. And people always love when you have something unusual. They kind of look fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm going to do? I boil it just halfway, and after that I'm going to put oven to roast it.
Okay.
And salt and pepper, and you have
twice as good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And when that's cooking here, I'm going to show you how to make it stuffing my rainbow trout. Okay.
When you caught fish in Finland, did you stuff them, or did you just...
We did all kind of things. We did the fish patties and fish meatballs. And we did fish loaves, like a meatloaf, but we make it with fish. And we did all kind of things with fish. And that was wonderful.
Yeah, well, you know what you're doing, so show us how.
Okay, now I have olive oil here. It's just heating up olive oil where I'm going to put onions. This recipe this is very easy recipe, heated olive oil. And we have onions, that's a big onions I chop. And I'm going to saute that onions.
What, that was one big onion?
One big onion.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a little bit over cup. And after that, I'm going to put a little bit garlic. Finland people doesn't use lots of garlic, but I do.
My father hated garlic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have 3 big, loaves with garlic, and here you are. Now I saute, with the onions and garlic to, get kind of golden.
In case you didn't see our earlier videos, Soile was the leading caterer in Minnesota with Deco Catering. She cooked for kings and princes, the Dalai Lama.
We did all kind of fun things. The catering business is a lot of work, but I tell you, I met so wonderful people and we able to do so many unusual parties, and that was absolutely nice.
And many of those parties are in this book called Celebrations to Remember, which Soile and I did together. English is not her first language, so I was the writer. And she had the recipes and all the photos. It's just loaded with party photos. So It's a wonderful book for anybody who likes to entertain. And one of the recipes is coming from here today, the dill dressing that you're going to be
Oh
serving.
yeah, that
with
is
trout.
there on a book, I make it that ahead of time ready before we start. And that is there, on a book.
Mhm.
And this book have lots of ideas how you put parties together and how you decorate it, and it's a fun book.
It is.
Yeah,
Beautiful
it's a
book.
kind of good memories. Now I'm going to season it, with my onions a little bit. Many times I use this vegetable magic. I love, with this
All
one.
prud'hommes, Mitch.
He was amazing chef.
Yeah, he came to Minnesota many times.
Yeah, I
He,
know.
he told me how he could blacken lutefisk.
Oh, really? Okay.
He was famous for his blackened fish, but he said, I can blacken lutefisk.
I do this about 6 big rainbow trout that filling, and this is I do 3 teaspoons with vegetable magic. And after that I put there with a little bit black pepper. And they get a little final. This is the smell good. I love the garlic smell.
When did you develop this recipe?
Oh, I can do that. I think we did that with my catering a lot too. When we and people love that stuffed rainbow trout. When you lightly smoke it, it's
Very
delicious.
special. Very
Really
special.
nice, and it's a good flavor. People doesn't usually love rainbow trout, but I like it. It's very good flavor.
Well, you could use this stuffing on other fish too.
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
you?
yeah, you can. You can do all kind of things.
Okay, like walleye maybe?
I don't know about walleye, but walleye is always good, to
Just
try.
plain.
Yeah, it's just that walleye is excellent fish.
Well, in Minnesota here, that's what everybody wants to catch. It's their
Yeah.
state fish.
I love fish, we eat fish a lot with you. My husband, I think, is sick of him all the time. I cook fish and seafood.
You poor thing.
Hey, I've never complained.
That's our peanut gallery here.
Yeah.
Okay, what next?
Next I'm going to put the spinach. And what I use in this is already washed spinach.
10 ounces.
Yeah.
It's a lot of spinach.
It looks like a lot of spinach, but when I put it here, that's disappear, with the really nicely. Okay. I have clean hands. I wash
Okay.
my hands.
I'm using a few.
And look at that, this is the perfect. And this is kind of nice to have they say a very well washed spinach when I look at it.
No sand.
No, very well washed, they are absolutely easy to use that way.
Do you cover that now or just let
No, it's just a kind of let it melt there and just moving around, and before we know it, we have a filling ready. Spinach is easy to cook. You can do so many things with. What is your favorite fish to make, Eleanor?
Well, I don't cook a lot of fish at home. Salmon, I mean,
Yeah.
but I love all the kinds of seafood. I'm very fond of mussels. I love crab and lobster and, anything that swims.
Yeah, that was nice when we went to Maine.
Yes.
The cooking lesson, we have this fresh seafood and mussel. My gosh, that was a lobster roast. That was a wonderful.
Soile and I have been lecturers of the year for the Finlandia Foundation, and because of COVID, our tenure has been extended. So we've traveled all over the country doing cooking classes, and Soile cooks and I taught.
Okay, now I'm adding my green onions. That's a half a cup, green onions. And dill, fresh dill.
Soile could not exist without dill.
Oh, I love dill.
We put dill in
Yeah.
everything.
It gives a good flavor. And
Boy,
this-
that really cooked down fast.
very
My
well.
goodness.
Look at that, doesn't take very long.
Not at all.
Yeah. And now I turn heat up, and I let it, with be, and after that I cool a little bit with this mixture and I add in feta cheese.
Crumbled.
Rumble feta cheese. I just bought, the really good quality feta and I rumble
Mm-hmm.
and put it feta with here. And that give it a little saltiness in. I have to test the salt. Heat is up and I just stir the feta together here. And we have our stuffing ready.
Okay, that was quick.
Yeah, it's very easy. Do you see, with how that look like now? It's just that, and I can taste it after a little bit to make sure we have plenty seasoning. But okay,
Now you made another batch, so
I made it earlier, same batch, and we can fill it up earlier. We don't have to wait,
okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, next the fish here. How big were these rainbow trouts?
They are about 6 to 7 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah. But let's take a little break. I put my potatoes and ave.
Okay. So it isn't fishing season in Minnesota yet. Where did you get your trout?
I call my fish wholesalers.
Yeah.
I've been using years and years. I get the fresh, wonderful fish with American fish and seafood. They are really good wholesalers.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are really. I really love that fish wholesaler. Everything is fresh. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put that on a grill, but I'm going to first to put little olive oil with they don't stuck. It's good to spreading out little olive oil to make sure the trout is not stick. Okay. This is a kind of, I use lots of olive oil. And now we have a trout and we have a filling in here, what we make it, and we're going to stuff, with the one side. Oh, first I'm going to wrinkle a little bit that wonderful
Sriracha seasoning.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
absolutely,
For somebody born in Finland where salt and pepper were about it, maybe allspice.
Well, usually salt and pepper,
Yeah.
Finland, but I was thinking here we have all kind of fun seasoning available, and this gives it a really nice, it's not too heavy kick, but just a little wrinkle over. And
Did you get those fish already boned?
yeah, I
Boned?
did, yeah. But
Okay.
I know how to bone it. I've been boning so many fish, but take time. But it's easy, actually,
Yeah.
bone it, with the rainbow
So
trout.
if you have a good fishmonger near you, you can.
Take a report
Yeah.
it for you, yeah. Okay. I put the filling. And you can put plenty filling to make sure, they stay together. And here you are. We lift it up and here too easy to handle it. And feta give it a really good flavor also.
You don't often think of cheese with fish, but
But feta,
interesting.
I like feta. Now I'm not put too close together. I want to make sure that I have little smoke cooking this. I have a hickory chips, but I soak you with butter. I'm going to show you how I do that. And it's kind of nice. Do you do never hickory chips cooking your?
Yes, yes. Okay.
I put little oil also, on the pan, that skin is oily.
Yes,
so
so when they're cooking, they'll have a nice
and they
crispy
don't
skin.
stick.
Right.
It's terrible sometimes you get everything stuck in your grill. And couple more and we have
What a feast we're going to have, my goodness.
yeah, we can have a nice dinner, tonight and see, and how things. It's always nice to get together with dinner, and it's a reason, to give it a little cooking lesson, that way we can eat together, right?
That's the benefit.
Yeah, that's a benefit, yeah.
Okay, well, those
this is
are all ready to go on the grill.
they are.
All right, you say you're going
And-
to smoke them. Are you going to close the cover of the grill?
I'm going to show you how I'm going to do
Okay.
that. But I'm going to do, before I put on a grill, I have a little topping, but I make it that same seasoning with that
Brown sugar.
brown sugar and that seasoning that I use.
Sriracha seasoning.
Yeah. And I put
Double whammy, we call that.
yeah, it's just to give it a little crush, but a little flavor too. And but I'm going to take the skin off, but I want to have the flavor there. And you can serve it with this way too. Okay,
Okay, to the grill.
at the grill.
Okay.
Okay, now we are on a grill. I have that all Weber grill. I love Weber grill. You know, this is the best way to smoke fish and do all kind of things. And I have here with wood chips. I've been soaking them with butter. And you know, it's just that they're not burning that way. They give it a little smoke, and you don't. We don't put a lot, but you get a little bit that smoke flavor. And I put little sugar on also these wood chips, and that's a really is some reason give it to that sweet. And here you are. We have that. When Juha come here, because my son helping me. Here is the. I will put that whole thing up on here, and we not put that top and circles. We put on the side. And here you are. We have a fish here cooking, and it's easy to handle it when you just leave it not straight on a circle on the side. And now you wanna help me to lift it up the cover. We cover it and let it be there now with about 20 minutes. We have fish done. Okay. Okay. Now,
here we have our trout.
yeah,
How do you test for doneness?
you can feel it, and you know, trout cooks so fast. Is fish cooks so fast. You know, not gonna overcook, but look at that I do that skin coming out so easily. And you have a beautiful look, little, not over smoke, but have a little bit that smoke flavor. And you know, that is just beautiful. What do you think?
Gorgeous.
I just look at that, and you know, when you have a tray, you can lift it up easily in, and it's so vast, you know, to make it your platters ready.
Makes it easy on the eater when it goes to the table because it's all boned, it's all
Yeah.
skinned and
Yeah, absolutely.
ready to go.
And that is so popular now. I have here with the dill dressing. That's basically is a, you know, a recipe is my book.
Yes.
It's a half mayonnaise, half sour cream. It's a white vinegar. I have onions. I have dill, pepper, and very simple. Really good.
Very
And
tasty.
here is my mushroom potatoes. They look kind of good, fun. You know, kind of different look.
I like that you've used both red-skinned and yellow-skinned
Yeah.
potatoes. Makes it even more festive.
Yeah, it's fun. Cooking has to be fun. It's you know, lots of people think about, you know, it's lots of work with cooking, but it's fun to get together with round food.
Especially if you know what you're doing.
Well,
And you know what you're doing.
anybody can do this. I tell you, I make it that way. I make it something very easy and simple. I hope people learning how to make it rainbow trout now. What do you think?
Absolutely. Now they have to go fishing.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you very much for watching, and we're going to go enjoy this food. Soile and I are still lecturers of the year for the Finlandia Foundation for a while, and we will go anywhere. Have books, we'll travel. We do cooking classes, we talk, we have a wonderful time. So just contact the Finlandia Foundation if you want to get a hold of us. So thank you.
Thank you. Kiitos paljon.